Hey, we're just going to do a quick one today. I haven't put out a video in a few days, and I thought I'd just talk to you about something interesting about that right there and that right there, maybe a couple other things. I have this shelf that's over my little editing bay here in the Luka studios, and let's just talk about a couple things because these vehicles are models of vehicles and model kits are like really important to me, and kind of why I let them sit up there and get dusty. Okay, so let's start. This Red Alert kit I recently acquired, and I was very stoked. And it's all there, all in good condition. And I never plan on building it. Never plan on it. Nope, I didn't buy it for that. I did buy that to collect because I have just loved that box art, and that kit has intrigued me for 30 years. And I just always wanted to own it. I have so many different variations of that particular Chevelle, and I do have everything to make the Red Alert. I do want to build the Red Alert, and as many of you know that is incorrect for the actual Red Alert car. It is a 70. So I have a 70 kit, and I have Red Alert decals and all the stuff to make a Red Alert, proper wheels, tires, everything. So I will never dig into that kit. I just wanted it, and I enjoy it. I enjoy it sitting right there. I want to talk about this thing right here. I got that many years ago in a collection. I believe it's a Johan. I just recently cleaned it up. Let's take a look at it. The hood's broken. I got to find the hood. And you see it's like it was done in lacquers, if you can see all the cracking and all that. Who the heck knows who built it. I like how it looks. It's not the correct blue for a petty car. I don't care. But the real reason is on this channel, when I first introduced Felix, when he was a newborn, I showed a picture and I put this car in his hands. This is the first model car Felix the boy, our program director, ever held. So I will never do anything with that but keep it right there. And one day pass it on to Felix, because we'll have that picture forever. I got that kit. Never plan on building it because this is a Heller, and Fujimi makes much better 917Ks. I just love the box art. It's beautiful. I love it. I love it. I love it. And we're moving along. What the heck? I'm standing up here. You all saw this. It's kind of dusty. I got to dust some of these off. You all saw this car. It was in one of my earlier videos, right before I started that show. This old model car, but it was basically kind of the first one I did. It was in pieces. I pulled it out of a junk box. But I built this car because this was the car I saw the Hot Rod magazine of Bill Jenkins doing a wheel stand with this car from July of 1970. AMT had finally come out with that horrible reissue of the 70 Camaro. So I kind of hodgepodge this thing. There's a whole video on this. But it fell into disarray, and I put it together. It's just an important model. I built it probably 32 years ago, and then I just kind of put it back together. I'm still missing the windshield. It's back to being a little dusty, but this was a really important build for me in my early days. I never went to Salt Lake, but it's the only model of mine that ever went to Salt Lake. A buddy of mine took it for me, and we all know about this guy. That was a really, really cool build we just did. I still have some plans. I'm not quite done with that. BG built this, just one of his quickies, and brought it to one of our shootings of the model car guys. And I liked it so much, he just gave it to me. That's the kind of nice guy he is. The Uno car, well, that's just an important model. That is one that I kind of cleaned up, and I built that thing probably back in the late 80s, early 90s or something. And I built it just to have on the shelf. It is out of the box. I don't even have an engine in it. It's just a slammer. I put the decals on the red plastic, and I cleared over it with Future floor polish clear, whatever the heck you call it. Back there, just wanted to do the Junior Johnson Holly Farms 66 Galaxy, and I just like that car. That was just a quick build I did probably 30 something years ago, and it still looks pretty darn good. I built it with the suggestions of Bill Coulter and a great article he did in Scale Auto, and I had a lot of fun with it. And moving right along. This was kind of I guess you could say, a spray out. My old buddy I've talked about, Frank Bennett, he passed away, but he was an incredible model builder, an incredible painter, worked at hot rod shops. And he basically, when most people just do a test on a color, he came up with an idea color, mixed it up, and instead of just shooting it on a flat piece of metal or plastic or something to do a spray out, he builds a slammer. And so he just built this truck. It's a little dusty, but it has a pretty decent finish on it. It's all global, PPG global paints and clears, and I don't know if I'll ever do anything. I would never do anything with that. I would just leave it as it is. He loved the Sunoco stuff. He did a lot of his race cars, fictitious race cars and whatnot. He did a lot of Sunoco cars. It's pretty cool. And last one up here. Yeah, you all saw that was when the Salvino's JR Models Next Gen Camaro came out. I did a build series, and that's it right there. And it showed up in a few different videos of mine. Built completely out of the box, unpainted, decals on there, cleared, and just to see what it looks like. And I love the looks of these cars. I really do love this paint scheme. It's one of my favorites out there still. I love watching going around the track. Kyle Larson, I like Kyle Larson. So it looks good up on the shelf, and I'll probably just leave it there. I might one day, I got to do a couple things like get this sticker kind of screwed up on me, decal I should say, and I might just paint that black or something one day to make it right and do a little more detail to it. But that is that. I use that car quite a bit as a demo model in a lot of videos. And that is just a couple of cool things I have on this shelf, and I let them get dirty. And I also have up here Star Wars stuff. Oh, and let's not forget that. You can, oh boy, we got to do some dusting, don't we? And everybody's got to have a G.I. Joe with Kung Fu grip. Got to. Hey, I want to thank you all for watching. Just a fun one. Throw it out there. Have a great rest of your week. I'll probably do a couple more videos this week, and we will see you on the weekend, I'm sure. But, yeah, we're just having fun with these things. Because, why do we build these model cars, these things, these kits? Because they're fun. Here's the producers.